Well, let's take a ride and see how it works. I hope it does work.
The roots of autonomous drones date back to the 1910s with the invention of the Autopilot. Created by Lawrence Sperry, the device uses gyroscopes to control an aircraft's heading and altitude without human guidance. Sperry unveils the tech in 1914 with a dramatic demonstration showcasing the capabilities of a pilotless aircraft in action. The Hewitt-Sperry automatic airplane is developed around 1916. It's essentially an early cruise missile designed to carry a payload and fly a preset course to hit a target. Like Sperry's invention, the system utilizes gyroscopic stabilization and barometric controls to maintain course and altitude. In 1918, Charles Kettering and his team developed the Kettering bug with funding from the U.S. Army. The experimental aerial torpedo delivers a payload of explosives over a predetermined distance. A preset pneumatic control system uses an aneroid barometer to measure altitude and a preset mechanical odometer to gauge distance traveled. During World War I, several European countries embark on early experiments that advance autonomous technologies. In the UK, inventor Archibald Lowe experiments with Aerial Target, one of the first attempts at radio-controlled aircraft. The Germans developed the Siemens Schickert R4 radio-controlled airplane intended as an aerial bomb. Meanwhile, France and Italy explore unmanned airships and other remote-controlled vehicles. The initiatives during this era are mostly experimental, but they set the stage for more practical applications to come. In the early 30s, the Curtiss N2C emerges as one of the first target drones for training purposes. It's designed to help anti-aircraft gunners practice their skills using a moving target that mimics enemy aircraft. The technology marks a shift toward using unmanned aerial vehicles for practical military training.
Visit to the anti-aircraft unit at Watchet for a demonstration shoot at the Queen Bee. Britain's plane that flies without a pilot is going to be brought down in mid-flight.
The UK's Royal Navy adopts a radio-controlled version of the de Havilland Tiger Moth aircraft. It's known as the Queen Bee. It's extensively used to train anti-aircraft crews. The success leads to broader adoption and development of similar systems in other nations. Throughout the 30s, significant enhancements in radio transmitters and receivers elevate remote control technology. The improvements enable more precise control over longer distances, expanding the potential military and civilian use cases of UAVs. Interest grows in using UAVs in live combat scenarios, especially reconnaissance missions. Experiments testing the feasibility set the stage for extensive use during World War II. In the 1940s, the United States experiments with radio-controlled aircraft during World War II. Projects like the OQ-2 radio plane serve as early examples of unmanned aerial systems. Reginald Denny and his company Radioplane developed the OQ-2 to be primarily used as a gunnery target. Unlike the Autopilot, which maintains flight without human intervention, radio-controlled aircraft are directed by operators on the ground or from other aircraft. The technology is crucial for later developments because of its ability to directly control an aircraft's movements from a distance. The Radioplane OQ-2 becomes the first mass-produced UAV, primarily manufactured for anti-aircraft training by the U.S. military.
This American glide bomb is television guided, like the earlier controllable bomb. The bulge beneath the bomb houses the TV camera.
The U.S. also develops the GB-1, an early precision-guided munition that's released from an aircraft. Preset controls guide the GB-1 to its target. It reduces the risk to pilots over heavily defended targets.
Here's the view from the bomb, looking remarkably like an image from the 1990s. But the year is 1944.
Also in the 1940s, Nazi Germany develops and deploys the V-1 flying bomb. It's a precursor to modern cruise missiles. Germany also engineers the Fritz X, one of the earliest precision-guided bombs. The U.S. reverse engineers Germany's V-1 flying bomb for use against Japan, but it goes unused in combat. In 1944, the U.S. Navy deploys the TDR-1, an unmanned aircraft equipped with a television camera and explosives. It limits risk to pilots attacking Japanese fortifications in the South Pacific. Japan launches thousands of incendiary balloon bombs with the aim of causing forest fires and panic across North America. Traveling on jet stream, the tactic is an early use of unmanned aerial systems for intercontinental warfare. The Soviets experimented with remotely controlled tanks called teletanks. Though not aerial drones, they're a significant advancement in unmanned vehicle tech. In the early 50s, the Ryan Fire B-1 emerges as one of the first jet-powered target drones. The drone is used extensively for training and recon missions during the Cold War. Its jet engine is a significant advancement over earlier piston engine drones. Equipped with a J-69T-29 jet engine, the Firebee reaches speeds up to 700 miles per hour and can reach up to 40,000 feet upward. About 23 feet long with a 13-foot wingspan, the Firebee is launched using a solid rocket booster. It lands with a parachute, allowing for recovery and reuse.
Can it be fired from your prepared fixed ranges or launched from mobile sites anywhere in the world? The answers are all yes, if you're flying Firebee.
Можно мне вас поцеловать, товарищ Сталин? За все! За все, что вы сделали для нашего народа! Для нас!
The Soviet Union develops the Lavin Law-17 drone as part of the country's broader UAV initiatives. The Lavin Design Bureau develops the drone primarily for training anti-aircraft crews. Lavin is a prominent Soviet aircraft designer known for fighter jets during World War II, powered by a ramjet engine. The Law-17 is mounted on the tip of a detachable booster rocket, enabling it to reach high speeds suitable for realistic training simulations. It's controlled remotely from the ground. The Law-17 emerges as the Soviets transition from experimental drone projects to more operational and technically advanced systems. In the latter part of the decade, the U.S. develops anti-radiation drones designed to detect enemy emissions. They neutralize radar installations that guide surface-to-air missiles. The capability reduces risks to manned aircraft during combat. The U.S. Navy's ADM-20 Quail is developed as a decoy missile to confuse enemy radar systems. The technology and principles behind it influence the development of anti-radiation drones. In the early 1960s, the Ryan Model 147 is developed as part of the United States Firefly drone program. Also known as Lightning Bug, the 147 operates at altitudes up to 55,000 feet. They're used extensively during the Vietnam War for surveillance and gathering intelligence over North Vietnam. They're equipped with cameras and sensors to capture detailed images and data. The Model 147 is launched from a C-130 or similar aircraft. To reduce the risk of damage on landing, it's recovered mid-air by catching its parachute with a hook from a helicopter. The Lockheed D-21 emerges as a highly advanced reconnaissance drone, developed to augment the A-12 aircraft. It's packed with sophisticated sensors used for top-secret missions over China and the Soviet Union. The D-21's ability to operate at speeds and altitudes unreachable by most contemporary interceptors make it a critical asset for covert ops. Once launched, the fully autonomous T-21 executes its mission without pilot intervention. It reaches speeds up to Mach 3 and altitudes exceeding 85,000 feet. Its titanium airframe withstands extreme temps. Powered by a ramjet engine, the T-21 is boosted from the carrier of an aircraft or a special launch vehicle to reach operational speeds. Israel elevates the use of UAVs in real-time battlefield surveillance with the Mastiff and Scout drones. The Mastiff is equipped with cameras and sensors providing real-time video and data to ground operators. The Scout builds on the Mastiff with improved endurance, more robust communication systems, and state-of-the-art sensory gear. It excels at surveillance and intelligence gathering. The technology is developed in the late 60s and used extensively by the IDF the following decade, notably the Yom Kippur War in 1973.
We'll meet the world's smallest operating helicopter, the Westland Wisp, so far undoubtedly the star of the air show.
As drone technology is refined throughout the 70s and 80s, adoption expands into civil applications like environmental monitoring and agriculture. In the 1990s, General Atomics ushers in the next generation of military drones with the MQ-1 Predator.
Altimeter set.
It's 2999er.
Transmitter 1.
Transmitter 1's on Omni.
Heads up display altitude.
I think predators probably are changing the face about how battles are fought.
It's one of the first drones capable of transmitting robust real-time data back to operators, significantly enhancing its utility. The MQ-1 is also notable for its endurance. It's capable of staying aloft for more than 24 hours. The Predator's combination of stealth, endurance, and precision makes it a staple in modern warfare. In the early 2000s, General Atomics introduces the MQ-9 Reaper, specifically designed for high-altitude, long-endurance missions. The Reaper can carry much bigger payloads than a Predator. It's capable of missions lasting up to 14 hours when fully equipped and 30 hours for pure surveillance. The Reaper emerges at a time when the September 11th attacks lead to a substantial push to enhance military capabilities. Heightened focus on counterterrorism and the need for extended surveillance capabilities in conflict zones drive the demand for more advanced UAVs capable of surveillance and targeted strike missions. Drone usage is notably expanded during the Obama administration. In the 2010s, Northrop Grumman unleashes the MQ-4C Triton high-altitude, long-endurance surveillance drone designed to provide real-time intelligence for maritime missions. It can cover nearly 3 million square miles in a single mission. The Triton comes equipped with a suite of sensors that detect and automatically classify different types of ships. With its robust operational range and ability to fly for up to 24 hours, the Triton is ideal for monitoring extensive maritime areas. Globally, throughout the 2010s, militaries elevate their drone tech significantly. China unveils the CH-7 stealth drone designed for surveillance and strike missions. It operates in contested airspaces undetected with its stealth features that avoid radar detection. Also known as the Rainbow 7, the CH-7 employs a flying wing configuration that's similar to Western designs like Northrop Grumman's X-47B. On top of its stealth capabilities, the Rainbow 7 can also carry a variety of weapons internally, including anti-radiation missiles and precision-guided bombs. The Rainbow 7 is expected to play a key role in future missions due to its ability to conduct surveillance and strike missions deep within enemy territory. Russia also advances its stealth drone technology with the Okhotnik B, also known as the Hunter B. It's notable for its integrated operations with manned aircraft like the Su-57, employing a flying wing configuration that helps avoid radar detection. India develops the Rustam 2 in its broader push to advance indigenous UAV technology. The medium-altitude, high-endurance drone is primarily for surveillance and reconnaissance purposes. Its capabilities are comparable to the MQ-1 Predator. Its development is a significant milestone in India's quest for self-reliance in defense systems.
So as we've been reporting, drones are playing a key role in Ukraine's counteroffensive against Russia's invasion. One is proving so effective that Ukrainian forces are singing its praises, literally.
The Turkish-made Bayraktar TB2 drone is proven highly effective in combat zones in Syria, Libya, and Nagorno-Karabakh. The TB2 is relatively affordable compared to other contemporary UAVs. The Bayraktar is equipped with advanced electronics and sensors. It can carry a range of payloads, including laser-guided bombs and missiles. Its cost-effectiveness and accessibility to a wider range of countries and non-state actors influence the dynamics of military tech proliferation. An international drone arms race heats up in the 2020s. Integrations with complex systems and AI technologies is enhancing their self-guided capabilities. This includes the ability to process data on board, real-time decision-making, and even collaborating with other drones for swarm operations. Rising tensions among major powers such as the US, China, and Russia, and regional conflicts are driving nations to accelerate their drone programs. Interoperability of drones opens new tactical options for drone swarms. As drone usage increases, swarms become effective in counter-drone operations.
Okay, everything says it's safe to fly.
The home point has been taken.
Yeah, at least we got that on video.
Modern drones emphasize AI and machine learning. The Skydio X2, designed for enterprise and defense applications, uses AI to navigate and avoid obstacles with unprecedented precision. The Golden Eagle by Teal drones offers enhanced surveillance, recognition, and autonomous operation. It's built specifically to meet the Pentagon's stringent security standards for UAV technology. Anduril Industries proves disruptive with its Anvil counter-drone system that leverages machine learning algorithms to detect, track, and neutralize enemy drones. It showcases defensive applications in smart drone technology. Consumer-grade drones are increasingly equipped with advanced AI, reflecting the rapid development cycle that's dramatically enhancing their functionality and broadening their applications. In the 2030s, drones operate fully autonomously. They're capable of complex decision-making without human intervention. They handle everything from navigation to mission execution based on real-time data analysis. As technology matures, drone delivery services become commonplace, disrupting logistics, retail, and even emergency medical services. With improvements in energy storage and propulsion, drones achieve significantly longer flight times, opening new possibilities for transcontinental applications. The drone as a service market grows with on-demand capabilities for a variety of commercial, industrial, and recreational purposes. The shift is similar to how cloud services revolutionized data management and computing. As technology progresses into the late 30s, drones feature advanced stealth capabilities that make them virtually undetectable. So they're relied on for more strategic missions, including deep penetration surveillance and precision strikes. By the 2040s, drones are integrated with multiple sensor types like optical, infrared, radar, and maybe even quantum. This allows for real-time, comprehensive environmental scanning and target detection in diverse conditions, from cityscapes to dense forests to inside buildings. With significant AI advancements, drones can rapidly analyze vast amounts of data to identify and engage targets based on complex criteria, including facial recognition, behavioral patterns, biometric signatures, and other markers. Drones also strategize amongst themselves. Swarms can self-organize to optimize its approach based on real-time feedback. Their missions become increasingly complex. They're deployed to space for satellite maintenance, space station support, and even construction on the Moon and Mars. Usage also increases in industrial settings as drones carry out tasks including assembly of large structure with other drones. In the 2050s, drones are ubiquitous. People think they're boring to talk about. Drones have dedicated aerial traffic lanes, tightly integrated with ground, air, and space transportation systems. Personal drones are as common as smartphones back in the 2020s. They're used for companionship, personal security, health monitoring, and more. Experiments begin for drones to carry out tasks at the molecular level. Sophisticated interconnected systems do what humans cannot in space. Operating on their own from vast distances, they collect atmospheric data from other planets and construct habitats on Mars. By the 2060s, military drones possess tactical artificial intelligence. They conduct full-scale autonomous operations. They do strategic planning, make tactical decisions in real time, and liaise with human forces and other systems. Building on interplanetary exploration initiatives from decades past, drones are designed to explore gas giants like Jupiter. They withstand extreme temperatures to dive into Jupiter's atmosphere to collect data, sample gases, and even explore its moons for signs of life. Drones play a critical role monitoring and mitigating existential risks like asteroid impacts, supervolcanic eruptions, and severe climate change effects. They work together pinpointing and neutralizing threats, such as by altering the trajectory of an incoming asteroid with advanced geoengineering methods. In the 2070s, drones employ quantum communication methods to establish secure instant comms links across vast distances, including between Earth and colonies on other planets, ensuring cohesive operation and data integrity. Armies of drones are stationed in deep space primarily to identify and track potential existential threats like rogue planets, interstellar objects, or advanced alien tech. They have ultra-sensitive detection systems and AI-fueled predictive analytics, offering a crucial buffer to prepare and counteract dangers. Nanotechnology unlocks unprecedented military capabilities in surveillance, warfare, and defense. They can potentially build defense or disassemble unauthorized weapons atom by atom. Heading into the 22nd century, drone technology has reached previously unimaginable heights of innovation. In the cosmos, they harness energy from space-based solar power stations. This empowers them to operate indefinitely without the need to return for recharging. Specialized drones are deployed to explore Saturn's atmosphere and its expansive ring system. Their advanced propulsion systems help them navigate the complex gravitational forces and harsh chemical environments. The otherworldly ability to withstand extreme pressures and temps enables deep exploration of the Earth's crust and upper mantle. They provide critical data on geological activity, including the movement of tectonic plates and magma flows. After years of trial and error, the technology advances to also sample materials from the planet's lower mantle and even reach the outer core. Advanced AI extracts invaluable insights into Earth's formation and the dynamic processes driving its magnetic field and plate tectonics. As the century closes, drones embark beyond the solar system to explore the interstellar medium. They're outfitted with propulsion systems capable of reaching the edges of the heliosphere. By the 22nd century, drone tech evolves to transcend scientific boundaries and venture into realms once reserved for science fiction. Exotic matter and breakthroughs in gravitational physics enable drones to withstand extreme forces present near and within wormholes. Wormhole exploration drones revolutionize humanity's understanding of the universe, confirming and disproving theories about the structure of space-time. With near-human sentience, AI-fueled drones design and operate other drones capable of surviving entry into a black hole. If a drone can survive and transmit data back through a black hole, it could offer a view into a parallel universe, a past version of our universe.
Take a ride and see how it works. I hope it does work.